Good evening, folks. We are back with more of the forest. With me, as always, is Meow.
Hello.
And we have an Eden.
Hello.
And Meow Zeph. And I
Hello.
did not change the mic. I'll change it right now. Audio. Change the mic from that one to microphone 2. Just check. Yep, that should be swapped over now. Yeah.
And people can actually hear me. Hello.
Hello. Right. So today's episode is going to be an interesting one because we need to go and find the church recipe. Also, we need to finish this gazebo that we started building that we're one log away from.
Oh, yes.
That we didn't finish because it would give an achievement and we wanted Zeph to get it too.
Oh, nice.
So we need one log from somewhere.
Here we go. I have a log.
Right, let's finish this gazebo.
Success.
I did not get an achievement.
You don't get that would.
I did not get an achievement.
You should be looking for Timmy.
Oh.
Did that not pop up?
Nope.
Oh, we have cannibals outside.
I need to make a custom rope so we can get up to said gazebo.
Whoa, there is a bush just rolling around. That's okay. Alright, one cannibal's killed himself.
Good, good.
Get another.
Climbing rope.
Oh. Good boy.
Go. Another one done.
This is oddly nice up here. There's nothing up here, it's just a...
Yeah, but did anyone else get the achievement?
Yes, I got it.
I had it previously, so I was not going to get it myself.
Then I think it only works if it's your game.
Ah,
Okay.
Just like
That's
with
a shame.
many other of these achievements, only work when it's your own game.
Yeah, but yeah, didn't get it.
oh well.
We're just gonna have to make one in my game as well.
That's fine. Right, so I was going to say, shall we go and get this aforementioned church recipe?
But, yes.
Sounds good to me.
Why is there a cannibal hanging on a tree over there?
They do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
they chill out on the tree from time to time.
Hello,
And
cold cat.
sometimes they jump on you
Can you say hello to
from
stream?
the tree.
Can you say hello to stream?
But yeah, I would say
No.
get some food, get some water.
Hello.
Get sliced up, you bugger.
I think our rabbit's bred.
Good, good.
We've got 5 in one of the cages now.
Good stuff.
Means that's one too many.
Well,
You say it, that's
we can make some use of some rabbit fur. We need some rabbit fur.
That's
Not,
one
not
of the
just the rabbit fur, we need food.
We need rabbit fur for gliders and shit as well there, so.
yeah.
Okay.
One of the rabbit shops has been sprung. There's a rabbit in it.
Okay, doke. I was just gonna go and grab some
We
food.
just chucked this rabbit fur into our log cabin.
Looking for where I am with all this stuff here.
Trying to escape through the window. I'm not very awake again. Oh, for fuck's sake!
What?
Apparently I hit the fucking lamp.
Not lamp.
I'll make a new lamp. There you go. Yeah, I keep forgetting that shit breaks in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I have no sticks.
Can I put this one?
Yeah, let's chuck it in there for now.
Oh, watch out that you don't.
Oh, I accidentally picked up the rabbit. We have too many rabbits.
You can never have too many rabbits.
Oh my god.
There's 4 rabbits.
Don't watch stream.
4 rabbits per pen is like plenty. I hear friendos.
I hear
Yeah.
windows, yeah. Oh yeah, we're building another wall,
Ethan,
aren't we?
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just I'm a little wander outside.
Oh, hi, friendos. Like 4 of them staring at me. Oh, they ran away. Hello. Come on.
There we go. Right. Come on then.
Come on. Hi. That's not what I told you to do. I'm smashing through him. I'm not hitting him. Help. My game is glitching. I can't attack him.
Where is
Okay,
where
I
are
was
you?
doing this to me last time.
Log cabin.
Coming.
I'm smashing right through him. I'm not hitting him.
Done.
Okay, so that's annoying.
Hmm. Shame that night fell pretty much immediately when we get into the game. It would have been nice if it was dawn instead.
They stopped trying to attack then.
Yeah, they've buggered off. Well, I say buggered off. We killed all of them.
Hey!
Oh, there's another rabbit. There's a dead rabbit.
Lizard!
Another head for head house.
Lizard. I still haven't seen any raccoons in this one.
Yeah, it's been kind of scarce.
Even though in our game, like, we're drowning in raccoons. Is she stuck? Yeah, walk backwards. There we go. Oh, there's a horde of them outside.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah. But, no. No.
Hey, Clapto. How's it going?
Rabbit.
Evening, Captain.
So we have 2 beds complete in the house.
Oi.
Oh, he jumped over it.
I don't want to attack you here. Come on. Get away from me. Oh my god. Our camp is so full. When they come through and they get inside, I can't attack them anywhere because of the horse shit.
And we can afford to replace things.
Yeah, but it's a bit annoying.
Where's the camp
because-
gone?
Yeah,
Oh, it got.
exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Something in the back of the gas.
Hello. Good job. Oh god, I still... Oh, hello.
She got straight in.
Hello?
Yeah, I didn't see her coming. Yes, I need to upload the video of the Giggly Jim.
You do?
She's nice target practice right now, isn't she?
I was gonna say.
Oh, and as soon as we say this.
Get my arrows back quickly. There we go.
I think there was another arrow here somewhere. Pretty sure I saw an arrow. Yeah, there's an arrow here. In the trap. No? Okay.
You got it. It's all good. I've got
That's
more
came
than
back.
enough feathers on me.
Gonna put some small meat on the thing because I just killed a bird.
Oh, forgot. I've got all the. Meow Zeph was in the jetty.
Oh yeah, of course.
I forgot all about that.
There is a big old dock now, Zeph. So you can get out to the boat very easily.
Oh, literally towards the boat. Okay.
Yep, literally from the shoreline to the boat is now just a walk.
Okay.
Makes life a bit easier if you want to grab a few of those, whatchamacallit,
Free ropes and
freebies
stuff,
that are up
yeah.
there. Found a random tree that is just glowing. Weird.
Now I was going to very quickly just cut down a tree and then take some wood in so that I could make another cabinet so I can put some of my meds in it.
Be careful that the tree doesn't hit us because it just gives
You've got a full log right out there. There we go. Cut anything down.
Oh, I opened this door for you.
Cool.
I thought you were going to this door.
I missed where you were. There we go. Good.
I've lost where the thing I made was. Yeah. No.
Is it already done?
I think
don't
so.
see a
We
hammer.
did 8 logs.
Yeah, and Eden just brought
Yeah, I just brought the log side
Oh,
in
right,
and
okay,
finished
that's
it.
fine. I'll put these in on here then.
Just trying to find rocks
Let me
to
just put
finish
some of
the
these
walls.
meds out so I'm not carrying a full lot of meds every time.
Oh yeah, I should do that as well.
Yeah, that's 4 there. I'll keep 1 on me. Get some space to put yours on if you
I
want.
usually do as well.
So on this side.
What does a rock bag actually need?
It needs a boar skin.
A boar. Okay.
Yeah, they're on the sort of winter
Oh
side.
yeah, we were gonna try and do that either this week or next week. But if people would like to get ready because I think it should get daytime soonish.
Yeah.
If people want to get ready to leave and get themselves, you know, water skins and food and stuff, then
We'll have to bring more food in because we're. I had to pick up that rabbit while eating it. There we go. Right, I'm good.
yeah, I just need to find.
I'm just gonna run to the boat and get any stuff that's free down there for me.
I'm gonna run to the pond to fill my.
The fish quota.
No.
Morskin.
Pot.
Ah.
Because we found that if you go on long tours out, it's best to take a pot filled with water with you.
Okay.
So you can basically refill.
We don't have the
The water
rebreather
skin?
yet in this game either.
What?
Don't have the rebreather yet in this game either.
No, we don't.
We can do that after we've done the church then. Right.
I find some coins.
Oh, rope. Nearly forgot my rope.
I mean, I found some coins lying on the beach.
There's usually a little bit of duct tape on the little pop-up tents that are there as well.
Do we need to take food with us? Or?
You shouldn't need that much. If you have like just 1 or 2 on you, you should be fine. Probably catch some more quickly while you're there.
That doesn't matter much what we're taking?
Nah, as long as you've got at least 1 food on you and you're relatively full, you should be fine.
Yeah, I, on the other hand, make sure that I do have full food and water because we always end up being away longer than we plan to.
Actually, yeah, on that note, I might come back and grab another fish, just so I've got 2 on
One's
me.
coming up.
Let's just grab a second one so I've got a spare ammunition I need it. My rabbit.
See if none of the traps have caught anymore.
So we've not got much fish. Oh no, we've got more fish over here. I'll take another fish from you.
I'll be waiting by the cave so you can just come to my name.
Alright, okay, so everyone over to where Meow is?
Well, I'm not there yet, but I'm on my way there now.
Cat
No
just fell off the
direction.
chair. Put a lighter away, 'cause it's
Church
day.
cave. Church cave. you
Yeah.
mean,
Church cave, and then we'll go into the other one as well. We don't need the rebreather for the second one, do we? Did we not need the rebreather for the church?
We do need to rebreather.
Okay, we'll go to the rebreather cave then.
Do the rebreathe first then?
Right, I know where that one
I
is.
forgot about that.
Because the church is in
Apparently we will. Is it just me or is there like network error showing on the stream?
Oh, yeah, it's coming up. Let me try reloading the player, 1 second. That might just be Twitch having a moment.
Yeah, I think so.
Clapdo, are we still on? Can you see us?
No, my Twitch is also trying to load.
Let's see. My Twitch seems okay.
I'm not seeing
Loading in the
anything on
background.
Twitch.
Oh, there's a couple of dudes behind you, Eden.
Come at me. I'll hit you with a seagull head.
Let's just leave them to their own nonsense.
Oh, my Twitch's back.
They are following though.
Rebreather cave?
Remember where it is?
No. That's why I came to you.
It's down
Because
here.
I think it's that one. But
Purple one nearest me now.
is that?
Yeah.
I genuinely thought it was the other cave. But
Pretty sure it's this
Right,
one.
wait,
Pretty damn sure it's this one.
God damn it, I almost killed my rabbit.
Oh, what the?
Booze! Ooh, lizard. He got away. Lizard got away. No, lizard did not get away.
There we go in, and I will refill my glass. I'm gonna turn the lighter back on. There we go. Zeph in the cave
How
here.
did you? But I'm.
Come back out so you can find me.
Where was it?
I'm outside still.
Yeah.
Oh, over here.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was still outside. I was killing.
Did I give you the bottle or have I just moved it?
Guess.
Oh, it's back here. That's why I can't find
I
it.
guess you moved it because I don't have it.
Right. Remember, right, this should be the cave with a reboot in it.
No one opened this cloth box over here? Oh, you don't.
Oh, another one coming.
Cooking it.
Come on.
They got ruined very quickly. We've got some hanging passengers. Passenger 8C,
8C.
passenger 4A, and 7A. There is a piece of the toy here.
It's a leg.
That's why everybody needs it. Get your leg. Get
You
your
can
legs here.
attach them together if you want.
There's a
For
lot of cloth boxes
two
still
parts.
here. Come on.
I don't have a body of it yet.
still here.
Put them together.
I have a body. I have a body, a leg, and an arm and a head.
Oh, that's disconcerting. I've missed the body somewhere.
Either that, or it might have done the thing when you died at some point. We might have picked it up before that. It used to do that all the time.
Now it
Oh, I
does
found
it
7B
half
here,
the
by the way.
time. I'm just opening cloth boxes
If you
over here.
don't
so
have passenger 7B, they're here. You got 7B, mate?
No, because I've not been that way at all yet. I was opening cloth boxes.
Okay.
Okay, garbage in the hidden wall. Whatever.
So yeah, that up this way, mate.
Yeah, I also need to go get
Where
the.
you going?
Well, I also
Never
still need
said-
to go get the things over here that you got.
Another 7B, you say?
It was here. So,
Did we draw them across?
if you, it's not coming up for you, you must have got them already.
We're not going through the cloth wall.
Box boxes haven't broken for me because they must be individual ones. Oh, some of them have, some of them haven't. It's weird.
I think. I don't know.
Right. So trying to remember where. Do you remember where anything is in this bit?
Toilet rope here.
The booze here.
I'll look up here just to see what it is.
Found.
It leads.
So all we got here was a toy piece and a drawing, yeah?
Yeah, a drawing?
Right?
Yeah, I got Timmy's drawing.
Where was Timmy's drawing?
Near the wooden wall that's been broken down now.
Right, oh, I've seen that.
Okay.
So where do you have to go anyway? I think.
Over here, you mean?
It's over here.
Oh, right, yeah. Got it now.
Where we're going?
I'm not sure there's any other routes. Let me just pull up the map and have a look.
Oh, this is where we came, isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah, that's the way
because
we're
we
out.
just broke this wall.
Just broke the wall.
Yeah,
Must be
yeah,
this
that's
way.
the way we're going, 100%.
Cannibal friends!
Also, we found that after every time you log out, all these things reset.
Oh.
So basically, you can go back to cave to just get the farm slots every week. And we also found which cave is the easiest because it also seems to reset every time you leave the cave.
Yeah, the dynamite cave, as soon as you go from section to section, resets all the dynamite.
And cloth and everything.
So you can have endless dynamite if you should want.
Okay.
Endless dynamite,
Where
endless
I'm
cloth.
good, there's a new plastic torch and there's another wall that we can break through.
Alright. Oh, suitcase. Change of clothes. What I found.
And there's also a route down in this room as well.
Where's the route there?
Medicine.
Over here. So we've got a choice of where we want to go.
Let's go down.
Down I go.
Oh. All the skulls you can eat.
Oh, where are you guys? Where did you go?
I'm not there, but we were
There's a
There's Zeph's got lost.
if you head up
No,
that
that's
spot,
okay.
I'll climb back up so you can see where we've gone.
Go that way.
You're almost there. You're pretty much on top of
Oh
us.
yeah.
You see it? Cool. And go deeper into the depths.
Yep, found the rebreather.
Sweet. Nice. And with the walkway to the boat, we've pretty much got infinite oxygen.
Yep.
Is there anything else down there? I'm guessing there'll be something in that pool. Because that feels like a really obvious kind of like, hey, you just got that, here's a pool of water.
Yep. I think there is, but I can't remember what's actually there.
Let's just have a look around the edge here, make sure.
You got the rebreathers there? Yeah. You got it, man.
Check there.
Shall we see the endings in this pool?
Yeah, let's do it.
You can just jump in the water and the rebreather will automatically go on.
How can I see? Where is it in the...
You can
It
just
should
jump
be
in the
top
water will
right,
automatically
and it
jump.
automatically equip.
Alright.
If you're in the bag, it's by the backpack
Yeah, top left.
left, yeah. But
And
if you jump in
remember
the,
to hold down sprint when you're in water because it does make you go a bit faster.
yeah. But like I said, if you just jump in the water in a cave, it will put it on automatically. Outside the cave, it won't.
Unless you go a particular depth, and then it kind of sometimes does, sometimes doesn't. It's
Only
weird.
if you go in the cave. Because it only went on when we went into the cave. I just saw something spawn here. Oh, I hear babies.
Babies. Oh, what the first?
Let's kill the babies first.
Might as well use an air tank and put one in it.
Oh, we don't have the flag on yet.
I know.
This is where the flares are.
Ah.
I'm full of flares, so we need a fire. There's new air tanks here. Might as well refill it.
Anyone putting a fire down? Or?
Yeah, I'll do one.
Just do a simple one.
What are you talking about?
We're cooking some soda.
Everyone loves cooked soda.
Yep.
Snacks here as well if anyone needs them.
Where?
Are they on there?
In the wall.
Yeah.
No, I don't see snacks.
Huh. Weird.
Oh, wait.
Oh, at the lower part.
I
Yeah.
saw two of them. Take a heavy breather. Let's drink the soda actually while they're here.
Right, so I'm warmed back up.
Let's go see if there's anything else down here.
sodas. And more meds.
Hooray.
Right, on the other end. What have we got?
Ah, it's
This
the
is
Timmy room.
another important location right here. Oh,
How did
Yeah,
you go
it's,
down the water or something? Or?
there was if you just keep heading forwards on the route that we were taking.
Yeah.
We're opening the Timmy door.
I mean, unless we need to right now. I guess it is open at that point. That's enough. Get in. Oh, no. Oh, it's closing behind me. Panic for a second there.
I can't pick up more flares. Pick up my Uzi again.
Deal with something because I'm freezing to death. I mean, we could investigate the Timmy Cave, or we could come back to it. This is basically the end game content.
Yeah. Admittedly, this door was not here last time. Like, it was, I remember it being some kind of like military facility door or something.
Yeah, I remember when me and LD first played this and we got to this stage, it had a welcome to this point. It's not finished yet, but this would be where Timmy might be. Thank you for playing the game. We hope you come back later. Gun ammo here.
We're going here then?
I'm just looking around just to start that. I found the bibble.
Timmy drawer.
Found all the bibbles. There are several of them. Gas cans. Flares. A picture of a Legsy.
Oh, I found a book called Beneath the Limestone.
Bible away, thank you.
There's a Legsy picture over here.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, there's gas.
What's the axe?
Also, Legsy's called Virginia.
Oh, there's another axe type leaning against the wall here, the rusty axe.
Where?
I've never seen that one before.
Oh,
Over here.
there.
Also, these green boxes here are cloth boxes.
I don't think I had the rusty axe before.
Yeah. Doesn't really seem to serve a purpose if you've got a modern one, but I guess if you stumble your way down here.
Axes is axes. Did you get all the stuff over here, Zeph?
Which
Not yet.
There's the axes here. Yeah.
Oh.
It's two Bibles and a picture.
Two Bible, a picture, and the rusty axe.
Oh.
I see a flaming Eden running around.
Somehow I'm scaling this wall. I don't know how I'm doing this, but whatever.
Might this be safer?
I threw some gas on the fire, but nothing happened.
Maverick Meow.
Oh, let's see what happened.
Right. Alright, well, shall we head backwards and find this bit later then? No, we found the I would still like the fucking mining the worker's helmet that had the torch on it, but that doesn't seem to be something you can pick up.
No.
Logically, you'd think.
Yeah.
The main thing is getting the rebreathers, so now we can go and get our church blueprints.
Yep.
Start praising. Add notes to the section.
Where are we supposed to go?
Just back the way we came.
I think it's just back the way we came. I think you can just do
Once we
one big
surface in
long
this room.
swim, but I am slowly freezing to death, it seems.
Yeah.
I think when we surface in this room, there'll be a ladder to get back to the surface in here. Or a rope even.
Meanwhile, Zeph's just sprint past us.
Yep.
I don't know how because
Godspeed, Zeph.
my pinky is literally
Oh.
holding down shift as hard as it can.
This the starting one? Yeah, that's our little friend with it. If there's spell canisters for you, Zeph, you might want to just use one and pick another one up.
Oh. Did I cannot sense this? Yeah, there we go. I hear some screaming though, so there might be more.
Sure. Oh yeah, this is the way we haven't come yet, so could look that way.
Oh yeah, might as
I'll
well.
just wait until I'm properly not cold anymore.
Oh, let me. Have to eat something to go around.
Finally stopped shivering. So it's really not sitting well today.
It's not. I think it's this way we didn't go. Oh, what's the goose here?
I don't know.
Don't have to carry any more bullets, I'll do the judge of that.
Okay.
Oh, there's actually nothing here, it's just a...
No, but there was another way we didn't go.
Yeah, I'm trying to discern on the map what direction to go in to get to it. It's so hard to read this bloody thing.
Yeah, I really hate the fact that if you ever die, you'll lose all your map progress.
Well, that's rough.
Yeah, because I died in me and Meow's game and I'd been the one that was maneuvering us all by maps. Yeah, see when you no longer have the markers, it becomes very unfair.
Where did you get?
I just went straight back up the
Up the
way.
hill. I'm coming back where I came, just to...
Right, oh, there you go. Yeah.
We didn't go this way. Is there nothing here?
No, I think that's this cave finished. So we need to find the rope out of here. Actually, no, it wasn't a rope, it was a thing, wasn't it?
According to the map, there should be another route out of this room.
I still feel like there is another way.
It may have found it.
There's a rope here in...
Oh, hang on, I've found my way up a hill that's leading
Yeah, that would be the way we came in.
the way we came. It's filling in back to the... Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, I'll just go that
I'm
way, it's
back
fine.
at the surface as it is.
Rope?
Yeah, but if we run this way, we come out where we came in, and that's nearer the church.
Yeah, but don't want to see what's up the rope.
Yeah, it's probably a
Oh,
cannibal
I went up, it just comes out to like some random rocky outcrop. Okay, I've actually filled in a lot of the map at this point.
I'm still wearing my Reby though. I'll take that off.
I don't think you use any oxygen. Because the bar isn't there, so I don't think you use any oxygen.
Yeah. So we have a Zeph here.
Way. Uh oh.
Some Goes around there.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Almost.
Hello, Brando. Let's go find a church then.
Where'd you go?
They just went up the tree.
Oh.
Oh no. CD man.
Hang on, I was gonna destroy these effigies. There's a few too many of them.
Right. Church time.
Sweet.
I think I'm heading in the right way. Just check the map that I'm actually heading the right way.
Go to the.
Yes, I'm heading the right way.
Big tree.
I'm just going to look for the coast and then run round.
Switch over to the torch. That works better over distance. There we go. Oh, those blueberries.
There's a shark here, Eden.
Shark?
Need to remember that for later.
Oh, yeah.
There's 2 here actually. 3 here. God, there's a lot of them.
Okay.
Right.
No,
There's an achievement for killing the shark.
all I care about is that head.
I don't know where you're going, but it's straight this way.
Straight that way?
Yeah. Straight toward that island over there.
I don't even see the island in the distance. If you can see it, yeah, I'll just follow you.
I'm feeling that there will be sharks here.
You won't see him. Not at the moment.
No.
He hunts at night, the beast.
I don't see shit.
Yeah, Meow can see it, so I'm just going to follow Meow. I'm terrified what you mean by going to get Klepto.
Yeah, I've already fostered this quite strongly. You can judge me for my actions in the forest if you like, but we are not in the real world right now. I would not do any of these things in real
You
world.
would not kill turtles or wear a cannibal's head.
I
Exactly.
need to build a fire first because I'm gonna die from freezing.
Yeah.
If we don't. I'm gonna have to build a fire on the island first.
It's fine, we can do that. Well, I see the island now. It's vaguely come into shape.
I don't know what you mean by that, Klepto. I'm going to lean away from the very low-hanging fruit of the innuendo and say, no, I don't decapitate animals and run them to the wall in real life.
You don't lighten up mailboxes by nailing a deer hair to them?
Maybe if I was American and living in the right state. But that's not really a thing here.
What was on the island again?
We go to the island, and then when it gets a bit lighter, we look for, there's a plank floating in the water that's got 2 bits of rope, 1 bit of rope on either side, and that's, we swim straight down from there into a shipwreck, and that's where the church blueprints and the crossbow are. Crossbow, it does a lot more damage, but it has to fire crossbow bolts, which you have to pick up from somewhere.
Yeah, you can't make them.
You can't make them, sadly. But in fairness, they have been like 3 different places that we looked after this, so. Right, we're here. Let's put an island, let's put a fire.
Just as a turtle hits the beach as well.
Oh, someone's built one. Let's go over there.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my lizard on the fire because, well, basically it's gonna rot if I don't.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you guys see something on this piece of timber here?
There's some crossbow bolts.
Yep.
Oh. I'm waiting for my meat to be ready so I can, eat it.
think it's over here, but I'm going to wait for it to get a bit lighter. It's like a straight line from this wreckage.
I think my meat's already been eaten.
Somebody
I put a piece of meat on there as well, so there should be something else there.
There should be more than one piece of meat though from a liver, shouldn't there?
No, let's only give one.
Well, I also did not fill up my food bar at all.
Yeah, it might have been burnt then.
I literally ate it as soon as it was done.
Not sure then.
Oh, if you need chocolate bars, I've got 11 of them, so...
Yeah, I've got 14 of the damn things.
No, it's not here. It's where
There's a dead bird here now. Do you want meat?
It's on this side. Is it up?
It's basically a straight line back from the ship, which I can't actually see in this light.
Yeah.
There's a small piece of meat going on the fire if anyone wants it.
To see that the turtle that came on.
Yeah, the turtle just arrived next to the Meows.
Literally, I cannot. With her thing. Yeah, look, I'm not hitting it.
You've got to hit it on the head to kill the turtle.
Look, this is the head.
Right.
I cannot hit
There you
it.
go.
Killing animals is bad. Badly killing animals is even worse.
I wasn't killing it because I couldn't hit it.
Yeah, now I have a turtle head to hold for a minute.
There's another bird over here.
How? Hang on.
How what?
Oh, you've got a turtle head as well. Did we get 2 turtle heads because we picked it up at the same time?
Yeah, no, you and Meow swallowed
Welcome to the turtle head
so
club.
double loot.
Nice. Okay, that's interesting. Head duplication tricks. Good times.
Yeah. Oh, I was so angry.
Any excuse to get more head?
I was so angry in our game the other day because there was a random baby crawling near our base. So I killed it and put the head on the birdhouse. Then later I was looking at something in the options and I clicked back and I clicked exit to Windows without having saved for an hour.
Oh, savage.
I was so fucked off.
She was. She was inconsolable for like half an hour. Why is it not light yet? Damn you, moon, go home!
Maybe it was only just dark when we got out.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna have a look for the thing. Oh, I need to put my rebreather on before I go in the water because it's this fucking thing. Oh,
There's a ship part of it here, I guess.
yeah, it's down here somewhere. Right, let's see. I can find where the ship is, I can find the thing.
There you go.
Why do I only have 200 loose in this game? In our game I have like 2,000.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Feather.
I've been heading the wrong way, I can't seem to find this.
I think I found the corpse of this ship over here.
It's over there. Ah, yes, it's there, right. If you swim up to near the surface and just keep heading straight back on it, top of it, you should.
I found your floating log. Yes, here it is.
Right, stand on top of it, and then we can, go to you, and then we can all go down together.
There you go.
Where is it?
Just seen that apparently I decapitate squirrels. I have never harmed those squirrels, I will have you know. I'm patron to the squirrels.
Am I breaking the game again?
Do you not find the thing?
No, I'm on my way, but my light key stays on. But I'm. Oh no, okay. That was weird.
You have the world's
Wait,
strongest lighter.
Threshold.
Right, yeah, let's go straight down.
Yeah.
straight down. I think it's,
There's a squidgy.
there's a squidgy bit through the. Yeah, it's this hole here.
Okay.
Logs in through. Yeah, this was definitely not in the game when I played it.
Is there a bone there that I can't? Yeah,
Yeah.
there's ones you can't pick up. That's fine.
Read me that the lamp on the head is very useful. Okay, we've got some arrows or crossbow
in the
bolts.
back here.
Crossbows, and at the back here you find the church blueprints.
Also,
There's crossbow
in
bolts in
the
the wall, and
in
these
the
skulls.
yeah,
Yeah.
the skull and on the
Is
floor.
that a blueprint for a crucifix?
Yeah, it's a cross. Yes.
Fine line. Fine line between the two.
Very fine line. Yeah.
On the floor as well, yeah.
Yeah. A couple of crossbow bolts being
You
lying
can't
around.
nail cannibals to the cross.
We did try to see if you could put any cannibals on the cross. You can't do that
Of
yet.
course I tried.
You read my mind, that was my first thought.
Alright, I guess we'll just run back out before freeze to death. So yeah, back out where we came. Might as well go
The
down.
other thing is by the the yellow sea
Yeah.
container.
We can just run back to them now.
I don't know which one the yellow is.
I remember where vaguely it is.
It's a different set of sea containers. It's a different set of sea containers.
Yeah, but I remember where it was in comparison to other things. 'Cause I'm weird and I find my way by remembering weird landmarks.
Ah, sun's coming up at last.
Stuck.
Yeah, with the sun up I can definitely find it.
We ran it in the dark though.
Yeah. Right, take that off.
I'm going back
Did
to
a very
that first.
quick. You going
Why
on?
did you take it off again?
Go into your inventory and left click it.
Yeah. Everyone,
Oh, right,
everyone might as well
yeah.
head straight back towards the land first of all, because we're basically just running along the land to get to the next bit. Quickly, I can't cross soda in the water because I can't drink the water. Let's check out the Zeph. Yeah, we got this one. Where did we see the fourth schematic was? We found the fourth schematic there.
Yeah, it was in a weird place. I'll have to look it up again. Because the fourth one doesn't have any clear marks. I think it was in like the southeast or something of the map. Like,
There's the shark.
I want to know how to kill it.
Shoot it apparently.
But you can't shoot in the water.
Can you use your spear in the water?
No. You can't hold any weapons in the water.
Where are we swimming towards actually?
Yeah, just back to the mainland.
See cannibals running along the beach looking at us already. I'm guessing we were meant to have made a houseboat to get out to that island.
Yeah, you can make. Oh, hang on, you can actually make a raft.
Yeah, we can build houseboats.
The houseboats can build rafts.
I think that's probably how you hunt the shark, is you build rafts and then just pepper it with
Then
arrows.
just shoot it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, how many are there actually running
Cannibals
over there?
running along the beach.
I see
Yeah.
2 at least.
So a
Sharks
couple
are
run up
people
there.
on the
Cannibals.
beach. There were like 6.
Is there?
There's one standing over here and looking at me.
Yep, that's it.
This is where you get to try out your crossbow, Eden.
Oh, Satan.
You can one-shot them if you hit them in the head, but if you miss and your crossbow bolt goes flying, you'll probably never see it again.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Rainbow!
Rainbow? Rainbow!
Oh, yeah, behind us here.
Well, I'll tell you, the crossbow takes a long time to reload. Hey, friendo!
I didn't like the crossbow.
Aw, stand still, friendo, I'm trying to shoot you.
Right in the kisser. Pow. Boom.
Right. Let's quickly drink myself a soda. Let's go to the second cave.
Yeah, I'm almost out of food though.
Oh, shite. Don't look behind us.
Oh god. Right, yeah.
Yeah. It's not that big.
It's fine, just take your time with the crossbow.
Oh, the mix of the grunting.
Still a few behind us.
Oh, and we got a grey coming.
Hey, friendo!
Okay.
So yeah, crossbow is
Crossbow
fun.
bolt here.
Which one? Who's
What's wrong
what?
with me?
Oh, there's a big root.
I'll just take it then if no one wants it.
Behind you.
Everybody die stuff.
There's something wrong with my character or with my.
Oh, wow, they keep
my life.
coming. We should
It's a
probably
game
run
lag or
away.
something.
Oh, they keep coming.
Because. If you force them into the water, they'll drown.
I was trying to shoot you.
If you force them into the water, they'll drown. Which is quite fun, actually.
What?
If you force them into the water, that they drown.
Just making sure I've not got any more crossbow bolts lying around that I can loot. No, I doesn't seem to. Alright. Let's get going to the next one. Just follow the coast round.
I am quickly gonna save before I run though.
Actually, I'm going to
You
save as
say-
well, so that I don't worry about getting that crossbow back.
Can we save over here?
Yeah?
Yeah, we should have a.
In the tent.
Should be able to.
It's
It's
inside
not
the tent or
showing up for me.
Yeah, you
It's
got to
very,
look above.
very, very
The
invisible.
symbol is
There
above
it
the
is,
tent
yes.
for some reason.
There it is. Let's save over that one, because that's our during the day save. Game is saved.
Might run down.
Why is there?
Do you
Oh.
have a different saves for this?
Yes, I'm using one for during the day and then one for when we have the night. So that if anything goes completely fucked during the day, we can reload from the beginning again. It's basically just in case the game corrupts.
What are we looking for as we run around here? Is this
When
another,
we get all
cave?
the way around, we'll see some packing crates. You just have to wait for it to, when it goes back in again, as in the land goes back in again, you'll see some islands. We're running towards them. So not
Okay.
those ones over
No,
there.
you're looking for a yellow sea container. That's what you're looking
I
for.
can see the containers.
You're not looking for lands going in or anything. You're looking for a yellow sea container.
Okay.
That's what you're looking for the tower.
The yellow sea container. Okay.
Yes.
Boat here. I'm guessing there'll be some road.
I never actually noticed us finding the yellow sea container before. I just sort of
Oh,
ran round
couple of
vaguely until we
stilts
had
going
a,
on land.
oh, some
No,
rope on
you're
that boat.
following me. In our game, you're following me.
Yes.
And I was on the way to the yellow sea container.
Lizard.
Mr. Lizard.
You weren't there.
Double lizard.
All the way across the sky. There's the yellow container.
There's a lizard falling running after you, Meow.
Should be some computer components, yeah. You need computer component circuit boards, there's some inside of this container.
Yeah, and one of them is also a thingy thing, I think.
Yeah, there's a. Oh no, there was the audit report or something like that was in one of them.
Yeah, I think I've already picked that one up. Because I came past these ages ago. I remember.
It's...
The one you're in now?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Who's that?
Oh wait, I swallowed a couple turtles from meat.
Alright. Yeah, I think I picked it up already because it was in here. From the one with the glass, Zeph.
And from here it is... Hang on, I need my compass for this.
Oh, yeah, it's over that way.
Where's my compass?
How many logs does it take to build a raft?
Yeah, you have to
Might
go
be
straight
quicker.
northwest.
Can never be on the other side of that island over there. You just making yourself a raft?
Yeah, I'll be back in. I'll catch up to you in a second, guys. I reckon that I should be able to get 7 logs pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
With your chainsaw? Yeah, you should.
And that way we can get back from the island a bit quicker as well. Hopefully a small raft's big enough for 4 people. Of course, I had to fall away from the beach. What are they doing on the beach?
Oh, yeah.
Of course, one more, just to make it awkward.
Is this raft big enough for several people, or?
It should be. I think there's enough space in there for 4 people by the looks of things.
Sure, we can make it work.
Yeah.
Well, some small rafts. Oh yeah.
Random couple of lizards.
Ooh, lizards.
Get that chainsaw off so it doesn't keep getting pulled out. Okay, we're gonna jump on. Let's give this a go.
It's somewhere over there. So I remember coming across this island and that island and that island.
Trying to unmoor us from the beach. The spot that we've built it on, I think it's slightly beached, so I'm just trying to angle it to get it off here. I don't know if you can push it forwards.
No, I don't think so.
You beached your raft.
Oh, hang
already.
on. I don't.
Hang on.
Yeah.
That's being... Oh, move! Why is this not moving? It can turn.
Hang
It
on.
can turn on the spot.
Hang on. Yeah, but if I'm blocking the turn, you cannot try turn into right for a moment. If I do this, no, hang on.
And I'm pushing
You
you.
still push me. Yeah.
Oh, this is some soft law in action right here. Just fucking move! God damn it. Do you want to give it a try? Oh, that might have done it. Right, jump on.
Trying to find what Meow is.
Oh god, ignore the cannibals, there's more than one coming.
Well, the thing is, because we should have found it already.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, he's on.
Oh yes, we should have found it already.
Ha!
Oh,
We have movement, right? Oh,
Wait!
Okay, right. So you have to click left mouse to make him paddle. I think we're heading
now
in
it's
the right
like-
direction. I can't see any names. Yeah, no, I can see the names.
You can see that.
Yeah, I could see him because your head was in the way. You should be able to see Popsky if you look on the horizon now.
I'm just
Oh, yeah,
below
yeah.
the horizon now, so you should be able to see me, yeah. Still trying to find that somewhere in this sea, in this area, there is another floating log.
It wasn't this far out.
You sure?
Well, this is a lot more convenient than swimming out. It'll be a lot easier getting back with this.
I'll stand on the bow.
It's
Start
straight
singing
northwest.
Titanic.
So look at the compass where you're going.
Be the king of the world!
You can't do when you're in water.
Northwest, so...
There should be enough
There.
space for 4 people as well.
Okay. Straight.
so that way. I'm gonna wait for the the land yacht to pick me up.
All aboard!
The HMS Seabelly Mark 1.
So, yeah, it's
Well, not
basically
quite,
straight
it's
ahead the
land,
direction we're
right.
going. We'll find the
We're gonna
area
find
and
the
hopefully
officer.
find us. You're looking for another log floating in the water, Zeph, so if you see anything like that,
The log flows on the
yeah, it's the same little log with the bits of rope on either side.
Okay.
I'm sure it wasn't this far out, but I'm hoping I'm wrong, otherwise be here for hours.
Stop.
Oh, I can't paddle. Why is it? Okay, for some reason I've pulled out my picture of Timmy. 1 second. Why have you chosen to do that right now? Okay, cool. Right, we can go again.
Turn
Okay,
more-
that's the edge of the map as far as this boat is concerned.
Alright, turn towards where Meow
There
is.
we go. Yeah, I got caught on the edge of something. I guess he pulled out the picture because it was like, you're trying to leave the map. Timmy's still here.
There's a Meow. Hey Meow.
You can't.
You should be able to jump on the edge.
Yeah, no, I'm stuck in your fucking boat. Yeah.
There we go.
Trying to move to give
Right,
us
we want to go
space, there we
northwest. Northwest is...
That way.
Yeah,
This
that.
way.
Tell me, it won't let me steer in that direction. So,
Yeah, like I said, it wasn't this
this
far
is-
out, I'm sure.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
go.
this is the edge of the map where we're at, so
So yeah, go.
I'm going to have to come inland a little bit. I'm trying to
It's head
trace the edge.
southeast, which is that way.
Mm.
That way.
Try and point you, because I can't see. Am I headed? Am I pointed in the right direction now?
If I
'Cause
stand
can't
here,
see
can you
it.
see the compass?
I can't see the compass, but if you point yourself, I can see which direction you're looking in. So if you look in the direction,
Well,
that
go
I'm supposed to
southeast,
go in.
which is that way.
Okay, so I'm. This is the right direction,
I
yeah.
think so.
Thing is, let me tab out.
Right, it was definitely this side of the island, I'm sure of it, but...
If I knew any Italian, I'd start singing some ridiculous gondola driving song right now.
Gondola... Pretty sure it was the other side of these islands, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, if we do a lap of it and then we don't see it, we can
Yeah,
always...
it was close to the islands, but I'm trying to open Firefox, but
Do you want me to do it? What's the cave called and all?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. I will have a quick tab out and have a look.
No, I'm sorry. Sorry if I just deafened anyone.
It wasn't too loud on my end.
It's the 12th cave. It's found in close proximity to where the shipping containers are. Has a single swimming entrance. Easiest way is to stand to the edges of the yellow sea can. The sea can behind you. Use the compass to face perfectly northwest. Head directly northwest. So we head back towards the yellow sea can, and then we just go from there.
Okay.
It's apparently along the sea entrance until we see a pile of rocks, and then the cave entrance is in that pile of rocks.
Yeah, but no, that's on the floor.
Yeah.
We're not on we're not on the ocean floor. We're gonna look for the. We have to look for the floating log.
Okay.
I'm still good going towards this yellow container, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's perfect, Clapdo. Just one cornetto, give it to me. Delicious ice cream from Italy.
I forgot all about
Wait,
them.
stop.
Stop. It's all good. I heard you the first time.
And then point straight in the direction I'm facing.
Alright, I just need a drink of water and a piece of meat because I'm gonna starve to death otherwise.
If it says when you're standing at the container, right?
Yeah, but the container is pretty much.
It's with your back to the container going basically a straight northwest line.
Right, so somebody tell me which direction am I going in?
I'm
Somebody
facing
look in that
northwest.
direction. I can't see your names while I'm driving. So you're the dude.
I'm this one.
She's the bouncing one, yeah.
Is this northwest? Doesn't feel like we're going the right direction.
No, a bit more to the right.
Hang on, wait, quickly tab in. Right. Northwest is this way. Turn. It's yeah,
Turn
this way.
Are we moving or?
No.
We're off the nocturne, so.
Now we've pissed the gods off.
Now he's holding food in his hands.
Hang on, let me. How do you steer the thing?
Oi! Don't punch me with a piece of meat.
How do I put the compass away?
Probably. Oh, good question.
I don't know, if I want to put the compass away, I pick up my lighter and put the lighter away.
Right. Okay.
Somewhere up.
Is
Somewhere
someone hitting me?
How do you steer
I
it?
think Eden is.
Why have I collected meat? Spoiled meat, I don't want that. How do you steer this thing? Or is Zeph stealing it at the moment?
Yeah.
Right.
We need to go this way.
Pushing this out of the way. Oh, there we go.
If I stand with this going through your character, can you see where northwest is?
Yeah, we're going the right
If
way
you can
now.
stand a bit more forward, then maybe.
We're going the right way now.
Yeah.
Keep eyes peeled for a floating log.
Am I going the right way? Because it feels like.
Well, I'm pretty damn sure it's a lot closer to those islands than we are right now.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's why I'm asking if it's the right way. and
We
then-
were going northwest, but I think we went wrong way from the containers, which ends up in a
I'm
wrong
gonna
place
go
right
have
now.
a look in the water and just see what I can see.
Can we
Am I heading towards the islands? Oh,
Looks like it.
not freeze to death? No, you're not. I can't see it anymore because it's dark. If you want to go towards the islands, you need to go right.
right. Where are the islands from where I am?
Right.
Am I right when I'm facing away from you?
Yes. If facing the snowy mountains, go right. Okay.
Towards the moon?
Well, it's nighttime and I can't see shit, so
That's why I said the moon, but okay.
I couldn't see the moon yet from the raft.
How do I actually let this go? Oh, there we go.
To the moon!
Just someone put a piece of meat on the fire?
Yeah, I'm not hungry because I just ate.
And I'll grab it then.
Apparently that was spoiled meat because it made you sick.
Would you put spoiled meat on the... Oh, we're moving again.
It's not, it was...
Northwest is that way.
Oh, the fire. Why? Oh no, it's... Okay, that was weird.
So, the flashlight is useless outside. Just saying.
The reason why Eden went quiet, or?
Eden? Has he gone quiet for?
Can you hear me again?
Yes,
Is it working?
Yeah, now it's working.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck's sake, right. For some reason, like, you must not have been able to hear me for like the last 10 minutes, and I've been talking to myself. Basically, my Discord went funny there. I couldn't hear you for a bit, and then I fiddled with settings, reset it to the current mic settings, and now I can hear it again. Ah, silly stuff. Anyway, yeah, I was trying to relay the fact, and I guess you didn't hear it, that I was trying to position us, because map-wise we are kind of almost in the right position. I've pulled up a very comprehensive map
That didn't
of
work
all
then.
the locations.
Flash should work on the water, but...
Yeah, it doesn't.
Just watching you fly
Yeah.
past. Might as well join you because I'm right next to you.
This is impossible to do at night. I can't even get a bearing on where those islands are.
We found it, like, perfectly fine without any problems last time.
We found it in the dark last time, but that's because it's us. We kind of like bumblefucked our way through it, so yeah.
No, I literally swam to it in one straight line without a problem. And I don't know why I can't find it this time.
Right.
That's it's right at the bottom of the string of islands that we were on. So like the islands that we'd gotten to before, there's like a few dotted small ones at the very southern end of that chain.
Hey, sure.
Right next to that.
Is everyone being echoey today?
I cannot find it.
I'm not sure who it would be, but... Maybe...
They're not actually to me.
Yeah, I don't know why it would be echoey to you on this end.
Oh, hang on, I think... Can you say something, Nikolai?
Say something, hello. Talking. Noises.
I mean, I see Meow's Discord pop up, but it doesn't... I'm not hearing it.
Meow is muted on my end as well, so... It's fine, as long as the sound's not too bad, it's fine.
Yeah. How is your freezing coming along? Because you've been in the water.
I got out of the water, I stood next to the bonfire, then jumped back in. So I think I'm alright. found the moon.
Might as well get to shore for a second. If there's anything to cook here, I suppose.
I've got lizards on
Get
there, I'll
my
give you
other
that if
boats.
you want.
Oh, mud to camouflage yourself if you feel like doing that.
I'll come back over, I'll give you some lizard to cook.
Let's see if I can find a turtle or two. I've still got enough chocolate bars on me.
I have two raw lizards if you want to cook
Vaguely
them.
productive until morning.
I've got no food left either.
Well, I'll come back over to the boat and then we can... I'll put the lizards and stuff on the fire and you can look at what you're doing from there.
Right, just trying to figure out, because it's so close to these islands.
Yeah, I remember it being really
Not
close to
a
these
very
islands.
good impression of where these islands actually are, because
Right.
they're not really marked.
Yeah, I just put one on there as well. But, yeah.
Alright, okay. Take it the one that's on the ground separate is the spoiled one.
Yeah, that's as well. And I just ate something else.
There's nothing on these islands. So.
Why is there 3 things popping in there?
Don't know. It's also not letting me put my lizards on the fire.
There's one on the fire. Oh!
There you go, there's 2 lizards on the fire now. So if folk want to come eat food, there's food here.
It's not enough for all of us though.
Yeah, there is.
2 lizards is not enough for all of us.
There's 2 meats
just ate
and 2
one.
lizards.
The way the dot moves around on the map has no rhyme or reason to it.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
I
figure
know.
out which way I'm going, and it's impossible. I feel like we're pretty much on top of where we need to be, but we just can't see it right now.
It's probably because it's dark as well, that probably doesn't help.
Yeah.
It's because Shona can hear
Oh,
Eden and
phone's
Zephyr
going off.
Ah.
Oh, there we go. Apparently me and Eden are echoing.
It's fine.
It's just weird that it does it now and not usually, and we have you on the same volume because otherwise I can't hear you. Am I echoey to Sharona?
Now it's me and Eden echoing through the speakers of...
No, I read that, but she
Oh,
said
hang on.
hello echo friends and Nikolai who is not echoey, but what about me?
What
Does that
about
mean-
you?
Does that mean I'm also echoey? And also, don't let the food burn because it won't give you any sustenance.
Yeah, I've already eaten.
Want your lizard? 'Cause I already ate.
I've already eaten some.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
full.
Oh, lightning, that's helpful. Come on, some more of that, please.
Fuck, I don't have... Does anyone have turtle shell?
Yes. Oh, you want on the raft? Okay, go for it.
Yeah, hang on. God damn it. Where is it? What is it?
Right. Okay, let me pull up.
There you go.
So we can collect some water.
Chain of islands.
Hey, Shona.
Right. I think I'm tantalizingly close to this
Yeah, I'm a
spot
bit
now.
quiet today because I'm tired. I see a bird. Bird meat, bird meat, bird meat, bird meat.
Such a cat.
Ah! There you go. Bird meat.
Such a cat. Right.
At least I got more meat on the fire. Ooh, feather, feather, feather.
So here we go.
Well, the moon is setting. That means the sun should be rising shortly.
More west?
Did Eden just swim back to shore?
No, I'm very close by. I'm trying to find the fucking spot. I think I've just about made it to it, but I just can't see it in the dark.
You still have some left one.
Yeah, there's 2 in the lower one. Or there should be 2 in the lower one.
Oh, no, an open one.
Oh, a little bit. Yeah.
Maybe.
You actually see, I'm literally looking at a pitch black water and see anything.
What we should have done is we should have put a mark at the.
Now we do.
I don't know how I managed to forget that hairspray plus lighter equals flamethrower.
And what?
Used that quite some time ago.
Straight into the oven.
A lighter and what?
If you equip the hairspray in your left hand and then put the the hairspray in the right hand and the lighter in the left, you can just fire it John McClane style.
Nice.
Right. Now that I can see.
I'm just literally looking at the sea, see if I can find it.
There's the little, you're on the tiny. That's the raft. Okay, so it should be just south of where I'm at, pretty much. That's the little dot. So if I go... let me out. I think I see it. I see it. Please let me see it. Yes, I've got it. Ah, yes. Fucking fine.
Right.
There we go.
Yay.
We're way off then.
Yeah,
Like I said, it
my
wasn't that
I
far.
was damn close last night. That campfire over there is as close as I got to this. Almost found it in the dark.
Like I said, it wasn't that far as we were. It was before the island, not after. But I couldn't find that.
It feels like we literally sailed over the top of it now.
Yep, basically.
Oh, but I also noticed last time, because we were standing on this log for like an hour while Nikolai tried to find something to watch, that the tide came in and the log was invisible for a while. Like, it went so deep underwater that the log was fucking invisible. So that might be what had happened.
Yeah, right. Through the hole.
Is there a way to swim straight down or?
Yeah.
I think he's got to tilt your camera. Oh, game froze for a second there.
Yeah. Where's
First one's here. This one is where I am now.
Oi, can I... Oh, damn it. I guess my flashlight doesn't work anymore.
You need batteries for it to refill.
I know, but I never used it before, so I was just assuming it would work.
More crossbow bolts, and that's the second one.
Do we need...
Glider.
Lower.
Can't carry any more crossbow bolts. It's over here, sir. On the wall.
This is a creepy little
Yeah,
spot.
that's literally all that's here.
On the wall? Oh, there.
So yeah, that and crossbow bolts is all that's in there.
Yeah.
Should we get a fire before
Climbing
we...
back out. Yeah, climbing back out, going to the raft, and then I'll start back that fire.
Yeah.
I am somewhat tempted to try and find the final cave, the Samantha cave.
Yeah, if you have
It's
the...
in the north, next to the peninsula.
Next to it?
Peninsula. which I think means it's in the north. All I have is a screenshot of the shore from.
It's not in the north.
It's in the north.
Pretty sure it was in the north.
It's.
Or...
If you're tapping it, Meow, send you it.
I already have the page up, you don't have to send me it.
Coastal Cave?
The fourth schematic can be found in the cave to the southeast of the map.
No, southeast coast of the peninsula.
Literally, I'm looking at the page, and it says the fourth schematic can be found in the cave to the southeast of the map, near to the two small islands.
Guys, you get through the fire. I think you're starting to hurt yourself.
I'm just trying to work out where this picture is.
I'll send you the link I
Apologies, let me
have,
just pin build another
where it
one.
literally tells me southeast of the map.
Right. If anyone can work out where this is, put it in the other gaming channel. This is where we need to go for the final.
I'm going to put you guys out of your misery and just send you the map that I've got.
Oh, have you got it already?
Here you go.
Oh, right, okay, where is it then?
Bottom right corner.
Bottom
Between
right.
the islands.
Alright.
That's near our base, isn't it?
Yeah, we should go back to base first and then
Yeah, like I said, southeast
carry
of
on
the
with
map.
it.
Oh well. So who's drawing the short straw and taking the raft all the way around?
We could always build another one closer, in fact. It's
Probably,
probably quicker.
Yeah.
I could just build a houseboat for that kind of nonsense.
Yeah. Back in circus. Just watch as night falls in the next 30 seconds or something. Go. Oh, that's an interesting water capture right there with no legs.
Yep. Once Zeph and Meow are on, I will.
There's that one because it's not
There's there.
it won't let me jump. No, there we go. No, I fell
Okay,
off.
the boat immediately, you moved and
Literally-
for some reason me and Meow just fell off of it because the boat moved from underneath us.
Yeah.
It's a bit confused on some of the physics now and again. There we go.
It is, yeah.
Oh no, but that's a broken thing about the rafts because it can't just leave your water collectors and your meat racks and stuff behind. But if you go back to the exact location, they will respawn.
I'm guessing that's what happened to the legs on this water catcher. They're probably somewhere out of the water.
I can see them.
Oh, it's got no legs according to my screen, but
Has 4 legs, but one of them is standing over the gap in the corner.
I
another
see them
rainbow.
where they're supposed to be.
that island, that green marker, that's where one of the gun bits is. So if you guys haven't got that,
Yeah, I think we got there's a couple of fishing hacks there because of the
yeah, I'm pretty sure we got drying racks, so there should actually be food
Yeah,
sitting
let's
on
grab
there.
some of it.
And I will just run over to the location. Oh yeah, those drying racks are nice and full. This is actually quite a nice little spot to come back to. Thanks, Castas, although the meat might be completely
What
ruined.
to do with this?
No, if you pick it up, then
Yeah.
it will turn back to
I
normal.
was going to say on a meat rack, if you pick it up rather than just eat it from the rack, then it won't be burned anymore.
Right, and
It's
the
a
bullets
bug.
and the gun bit are over here.
Gun bits. Can't carry any more crossbow bolts.
Yeah, okay.
What are we doing?
Then we just crossbow bolts
Here you
here.
go.
Gun
bits
part
as well.
6.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah, they? Oh, these are... I think we already got them then.
I think I must already have that because
Not in the pit.
nope.
We
not
didn't have
there.
it.
I already looked at that.
Hang on. I only have 2 and 3.
Yeah, can you see those gun parts?
I literally.
They are to the just above your axes.
Old gun part 2 out of 8. And part 3 out of 8.
You might want, if you right click them to put onto the map, you should be able to see more clearly how many you've got there.
Yeah, I literally only have 2 and 3.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so I don't know why you can't see it in that hole, but there should be something in there. Try crouching.
There's
Or...
nothing here for me.
How do you see what parts you've got?
Just right click them into the combined thing.
Yeah.
And they'll
I've
appear.
got 2, 3, and 6.
I have
2, 3, and 6.
I have 2 and 3. There's nothing here for me.
Okay, so something's gone funny with this one because, yeah, I guess you guys will have to come back to it. We got a marker for it. We know where it is. Right. And more.
Oh, hang on.
Hang on. It's
Now mine,
Now the legs are
collect
gone.
Yeah.
No, it's still there for me.
Oh, now they're gone.
Is Meow on here?
Yes. I'm standing in front
oh,
of
Alright,
back
I can
on.
see.
There we go. Right, decided to get me back up again.
Should have made the big raft, to be honest.
Well, it was doing
No,
we were
big
doing it
raft.
quick so that we could catch up to you. We can always build another one.
There's a big raft. Also, I decided we should probably have built a standing fire rather than this fire, because it's less dangerous. You can't burn yourself.
You can't cook him in a standing fire, can you?
Oh, watch out, it's going to hit something on it. Ooh, nice there.
Oh, you can see cannibals coming out of the forest for us.
But we're safe on our raft. We need to steer left or right. Either way, we're heading straight for an island.
Let's go off the stream up a second. There we go.
Are there any musical instruments in the forest, by the way?
I don't think so. It kind of defeats the purpose, but yeah. You expect at least some kind of bad guitar if you make it in, but no.
Bongos at the very least.
There is a tennis racket,
There is.
and once you loot a tennis racket, cannibals can start wielding them too.
Oh, can we please get my other
Detour
ball?
for me 1 second.
If we remember which cave it's in, yes.
I'll find it.
Are you going to get a shark head?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Right, we'll leave the raft here then, in case we need to come this side further.
Oh well, the pods are multiplied at this camp for
Forgot
some reason. There's 4 of
that's
them.
one thing.
What's one thing? Right, that'll do.
Ah, finally, shark head. Quickly, to the
Oh, we're
birdhouse.
leaving it here then.
The raft, yeah.
Um,
Unless you want to take over.
I was expecting to be, you know, boated home while I was looking up where the bow was.
Ah,
How do you
sorry.
pick the head up again?
You chop it off, and then you just pick E to pick it up.
Now it goes, I think. Oh, hang on. It multiplied when I hit it. Okay, that's weird.
It multiplied!
Oh yeah,
You guys
it was
have got a
one
weird
shark.
bug with your game.
Hmm.
Didn't we
I-
have this once in 7 days as well?
I think you did.
There was one shark, I hit it until the last cuts, when I got the head separated and suddenly there were 3 clipping through each other.
He had this in 7 days, but in 7 days as well at one point, I'm sure.
It's the Zeph problem, where everything is multiplied by prime numbers.
Ah, home again.
Breaking the game.
It's Zeffy's good boy bonus.
I love it. The abundance of shark heads we're bringing back. Good times.
Oh, we've got 3 birdhouses, we need 3 shark heads.
We should put one of the shark heads on the new raft that we might make on the side. The bigger one.
What we need is baby heads.
True.
That's what we need.
The ultimate prize.
The ultimate prize is a baby head.
I've managed to get a stick in there, but can I get it built? Give me an angle, come on.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Is it just E to attach it, or?
Yep. You just got to find the right angle where it'll let you do it.
Oh, dark.
No.
Oh my.
Oh God!
It's coming together.
Hang on. Alright.
I knew I was onto something with this. This was good times.
What were the things again to make an item?
Did you make the shark head come out of the Armsy's mouth?
I just put it on where he didn't put the pin.
This is wherever I'm sticking trophy sticks wherever it'll let me. Right, okay, you should be able to stick one more on one of the things now.
Oh.
There we go. Nice. It's just slowly turning into a random assortment of heads. Just the way I want it to be.
Oh.
Don't mind me, I'm just gathering leaves.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if you guys have played Red Dead Redemption 2, but there's that house where the guy's building a homunculus out of animal parts, and I'm having a flashback right now.
Why is there... Hang on. Why is there old gun ammo in our... What? There's old gun ammo in our log cabin.
Oh, okay.
That's clipping through something. I can't put it there. 1 second.
We've not built the house on top of one of the spots to get a gun part, are we? That would be weird.
I looted old gun ammo like from the floor here and from in the throne.
Weird.
There you go.
While I went inside
There is
safe.
our cliffside church.
Okay, right, let the deforestation commence then.
You build it through a drying rack.
Is there a dragon right there?
Yes.
Oh. So the dragon right might have to get moved then. It's only got an arm and a head on it, it's fine. Where was the old gun ammo?
I found some in the log cabin, inside.
In the log cabin.
On the one on the floor, like in the floor, and one in the throne.
All the way in with the lock here. If I can get up this. There we go.
Not seeing any.
Then it might just be one set that I already looted.
Oh, I thought you were outside here. Eden.
Oh, I was just, I found the log slide. It's got a couple of logs inside of it, so I was just ferrying those over to the construction.
I guess we got 2 rock sliders then.
Oh,
Yeah, we got several of them, yes.
Perfect.
Also, someone left the door open.
yeah, I didn't know if I was going to take the log slide out with me in a second, so I was just leaving it open. Take that out and chainsaw some more trees down.
I'm going and get the chainsaw out. That was it.
I'll get the...
I suppose I should have built the tower as well, shouldn't I?
Yeah, but like I said, I kind of feel like that one should go outside. Because we don't have space anymore here. And you know how big it is. Put it on the coast. Like down here?
I know, but I could put it like right in the middle here.
No. We have no space here anymore.
I could put it here.
If you want me to not fight anything anymore, then yeah, because I'll just destroy everything.
We can put it right at the back here. Like, look at that, Meow. Is that not magnificent? Then again, I think we can't get up. Can we? I think I'll have to turn it around at least, because the way up is the other way around. That's out the way enough, isn't it? No?
I'm not gonna.
Oh.
I'm gonna stay out of this.
Run. We got friendos.
Oh, okay.
Oi! Stop that!
Oh, yeah, so we do.
Oi!
Chainsword.
Where's my repair hammer?
That is a hell of an angle.
No, they just hit me hard. Run away! Oh wow, that tower is absurd.
Yeah. I might do it the other way around so we can just launch into the sea, but yeah. That's a
guys.
lot of friends.
Yeah. Oh. Please help them. Oh my god. I need help.
Killing one, then I'm coming up. Yep.
I'm outside already killing. Where is Zeph? I don't even see Zeph.
I'm falling down the cliff.
Yeah, you're also hitting the
Oh. I don't think this actually exists. This one doesn't exist. Oh, it does now.
The cliff.
I shot across the bottle right through him point blank and he didn't die.
Yeah, like I said, some things aren't really working today because I couldn't attack them earlier, remember?
Yeah.
Now let me repair our wall because one of them was real happy to attack them. Although, alright, oh. I don't know how you managed to get the rock wall inside of the other wall here, but not complaining.
That's an alright place for the tower, isn't it, Meow?
I'm gonna stay out of it.
Is that not? You don't think that
Oh
looks
my
alright?
god, what the fuck is that?
Also, why is there a gap between our rock wall and our regular wall?
I don't know. Yeah, that should be fine.
Why does it feel like it has a jumping board at the top?
It does. That's for the glider.
Watch the land.
That's for the glider.
Oh, right.
Which is interesting, put it that way. But yeah, let's build the church first.
One of them is scouting out here. Just know that there's at least 2 of the cannibals scouting around the camp. Well, Fred on the trap if anyone wants to put him in the fire. I'll reset the trap already.
Is he on this side? Okay. What's the entrance? Where is he?
And the other
I've got
truck,
one
the
on
along
top
the
of me.
way.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. You want me?
A lot I need to repair.
And the rock walls, you mean, or?
All walls.
Oh.
It's fine, I'll just go along and make sure everything's fine.
Alright, Klepto, enjoy your bedtime story.
I've got
See you later, Clapper.
fiery fucker over here. Oh god, he's right on top of me.
Oh,
He's
it's a
in the
fire
base
thrower.
with me.
Where is he?
Sticks.
Oh, it's a Slipknot mask boy.
Ah, they start coming whenever we get to church, it seems.
Ah.
Because they didn't come out knocking until we had the church either.
I just shot you point blank with a crossbow.
That should be the entire wall repaired.
I've thrown like 4 crossbow bolts at him and he's just not reacting to them.
Maybe you missed.
Might have done, but it would have been quite a point blank miss.
Yeah. I just want to mention that
There we go.
the power our gazebo is on was pretty fucking heavily damaged. Be careful where you hit things. There's a reason I say that our camp is too fucking full. Fuck. He's after me now.
How are you? Oh, fuck. I'm way down.
No, it's fine, he's dead.
Right, I'm ferrying the log slides into camp.
There's another one behind me by the sound of it. Oh, he's outside.
A couple of them trying to break the wall.
I just repaired that. Will you tell them that I just fixed the wall? Wait, someone left the door open and now they're inside. It's fine, I'll go back to repairing the walls.
I have no more crossbow bolts left. It's a sad
Did
day.
you lose all your...
Yeah, apparently. He's reacting to me shooting him with a bow. It's not me shooting him with a crossbow. There he's gone.
I need to go outside and kill them because they're trying to get through the wall rather than
Hello,
going
Meow.
through our fucking traps. Crazy. Want your arrow that's here on the floor?
I think I got it, didn't I?
No?
Oh, found a crossbow bolt.
Oh.
Hooray!
That's the crossbow ball I was looking at then.
Oh, I need to eat something.
I saw something else in the floor. Could you maybe collect all these bones while I go back to repairing shit?
Yeah, sure. Set myself on fire just to
That's
prove a
not
point.
what I asked. I didn't ask you to set yourself on fire. One of our rabbit pens was quite damaged.
Where's my repair stuff now? See if anything down here is
No,
done.
it's fine, I'll do it. I've been down there already.
And I'm just double checking.
It's fine, I'll do it. You just go help the rest with whatever.
Holding the church.
Yeah.
What are we building first, by the way?
Build the church first.
I'm happy of doing the repair thing. No.
trying to be helpful.
I know, but like I said, just helping the church. I'm happy enough to do this.
I'll open the door for you.
There you go. There's another log sled in there that we could do with bringing out as well.
Okay, I'll go that one. Yes. Where is it?
The purple flag that's inside the base. It's very near to me.
Oh, in the inside the base. I thought you said that it was one outside.
It's an empty one in here that needs bringing out.
There's some rocks in. Oh, no, it's one empty. It doesn't look like there's one inside the base now.
It's near the construction. It's the purple flag that's nearest the buildings that we're making.
I've got it.
Oh, you've got it. Oh, he's got it.
Okay. That's why I can't find it.
Well, we're just going to run back in with this logs, for instance.
Yeah,
Cool.
but I also have to chase away these candles.
One way back with it. And wiggle my way through the door.
Pretty much full.
Ah! Sled door. If I can get back up this hill, Zeph, I will go out that door. There we go.
I think
A while
there
of
you
time.
go.
A while of time for me to find a way to get through that door.
no, okay.
Hello, Mr. Cat Climb. What are you doing?
Shouldn't we stop. Nikolai.
Yeah?
Shouldn't we leave those trunks so that they can regrow again?
Some of them will, some of them won't. But the ones that are just in the way of us getting back to the base are the ones I'm mostly getting rid of.
Ah,
That's
right.
fine. That's fine though.
Get off some more food.
Oh, thank you, Matt.
What did I just kill? Really? I was just cutting down bushes for leaves. And guess what I killed while I did that?
Did you kill a buggy?
No.
What was it?
No. Wasn't that bad. I just killed a random rabbit.
Oh.
You know the things that are fucking hard to kill when you go after them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just killed one at random while trying to gather some leaves. I thought it would be like a lizard. They sometimes are quite slow, but no. I'm glad it wasn't a buggy, I would have felt bad. Out of all the animals in this game, I do not want to kill buggies.
You're too attached to those damn raccoons, man. But trash pandas!
Pandas, I was gonna say. You know me too well. I don't want to kill trash pandas like this. I feel bad enough that I killed the one in our game.
One in our game was a mercy killing, though.
No, that's not the one I meant. I wasn't talking about the mercy killing.
Oh.
I was talking about the one that I killed by accident.
Only 31 more logs for the church. Now I need to work out how to pick up this log sled.
It'll fall over again.
Yeah, I did its proper.
Just pick it up.
I don't know how.
Just press the E button when you.
I'm trying that, but it doesn't want to.
Should work.
Oh.
Should work because it should just flip itself back over.
It doesn't want to do that for me. Why am I still wearing the rebreather? No, it doesn't want to flip over for me. If I can move it a bit till it comes a bit more up. There we go. There we are.
Remember last time?
Flipped back over.
Remember in
These
our
things
game?
are dangerous.
Well, remember in our game when you got stuck in the cave?
Yeah.
Where I had to hit you with my katana, do damage to you before you could be freed again.
Yep.
How much does a zip line cost?
If you're wanting it for logs, it's... Oh no, there's actually this is a plane. Yeah, you might be better with a plane for the logs at the moment.
Yeah, because I'm literally looking if I do it from over here till like just inside the base. It's quite a straight line. It's going downhill.
Why not? Yeah, go for it, build a tree platform.
It's not,
it's a freestanding one.
like,
Unless you just wanted a freestanding.
well, I tried this in our one before and it needs to be a... where is it? Which one is it? It needs to be the freestanding zip line. Free to do it.
Yeah.
the tree zip line you think works, but it doesn't actually. It's not what you're looking for. It's the freestanding one.
Let's see the highest spots. Probably.
And you could possibly do it from out here, then you got a straight line. As long as it's a straight line and it's letting you do it, then you can pretty much do whatever. I mean, you could probably do it over the trap actually.
Yeah.
Have you put it down yet?
How do I cancel it? Right click, I think.
I think it's either C to cancel, I think.
Yeah, I just cancelled it.
I just want to see something. Let me try something.
Can I see anything
If I
from
put
over
this
here?
here. I just want to try see if this works out. It's still red.
Let me try.
Where's it not red? It's not red here. That's as close. This is as close as I can get it. Zeph. I did it. Let's check. Oh no, wait. Maybe I can. Can I move it this way a bit? No.
I'm still.
I don't want to move any further back because I know that that's where the trap is. Ah, fuck it. What about that?
I think I got one now.
I put one down, but I don't know if you want me to. Have you put one down as well?
Yeah, I think I got one here.
Alright, then I'll cancel mine then.
I need. Let's see.
Just need another 6 logs.
There should be more than enough around there.
Yeah, I'm checking how much. Oh, the rope's already gone. Nice.
I put the rope on. The logs on now?
Yeah.
I'll stand over here and take them from you then.
These bloody lizards are pricking fucking invisible sometimes.
Let's see how this works. Okay, so
You walk up to it, you have to, if you release them like 3 seconds between each, you should be fine. If you release them too fast, they'll like clog and fall down. If you walk up to it while carrying a log, you should be able to have a hit E, I think it is, to fire them.
it clips on the ground over here. It drops them here again.
Yeah, if you fire them one at a time, with a couple of seconds in
No.
between.
It's the rope is too low over here.
Ah,
Damn it.
let me come have a look.
Yeah, it's too low. I think we need to make a little, like it drops it over here.
Just see.
C.
See. Oh.
Let's see if we can make a little platform.
That not go all the way now? I don't know if I did.
No,
I
because
can't
the
tell.
other one is all the way in the base.
Let me just see.
I think I should be able to make a little platform, right?
Let's see if I. Does that one just stick there? Yeah, it just stops here.
What if I do... Can you destroy this one?
Yeah. Fastest way to destroy it might honestly just be to drop a tree onto it. Where's my chainsaw? Just drop a tree on this.
Can we just change one?
Watch yourself there. See when I want to drop a tree or something, I can't fucking aim. Right, this one. This one should fall in it. Fuck's sake, right, fine. Numerous trees dropped on it. Don't want to break.
Another one.
Hey, don't want to break, Zeph. Oh no, I must be close to breaking because the repair tool's got quite a lot to repair on it, so keep going.
Question, was ripples large meat?
Yes. A single large meter.
Single two.
There we go. Jesus, that took a long time.
Oh wait, did I not?
Okay.
Oh, that wasn't a rabbit.
So if I do...
Needs to be a raised platform, I think.
Yeah. In that case we can just place the bit over here, right?
Yeah, I put it maybe here because we're digging back anyway, so put it here just to a proper where's platform?
Yeah. Hang on. Like something like this?
Yeah, like that. That should be high enough, I think.
And then just should be able to put stairs down here.
I'll just
oh. How do you actually attach stairs to that?
I'm just making some platforms. There you go. Go out.
Oh, I'll do it, yeah.
Set up platforms leading up to it, that should be fine. Cost a silly number of logs, but fuck it, we're not exactly short of those right now.
Oh, I already got 3. I don't need more rabbits. Why am I
That's one.
still going after rabbits? What's the best place to fight lizards?
Usually in the area around that first actually the sort of plain lands seem to be a good one for lizards.
That's complete.
You know where the opening to the Katana cave is? Around there. Drop it on the platform, Zeph.
No, that wasn't me.
My apologies.
Oh, and there's another 3 coming.
That's fine, I hit the one that doesn't matter. Oh well. Can we could just put a rope or something up. Can we actually even get up to this one?
No, you destroyed the middle one. Yeah, we could. No, we cannot. Hang on. That's not it.
Oh, cannibal!
Oh, what the?
Where the cannibal goes, eh?
Got it.
Oh, more incoming. Oh, hang on. Oh,
The chicken! The chicken's here!
Big.
Oh god, you got a chicken man.
Yeah, don't stand on any of the platforms, chicken will run through them.
Get flamethrowered with the hairspray, bitch.
You really should use flame arrows if you Why not throw a Molotov?
Because I'm not dealing with chicken man. I'm dealing with just cannibals.
I'm at Matador with the chicken and setting fire as they go past. There we go, easy peasy. Wow, the hairspray really fucks up Chicken Man.
That's good to know. Give him my armor.
More screams.
Lizard number 2, I'm 1 lizard away from coming back home.
Hey.
I need to quickly play
That will
my
mean I
trophy.
have 4 raw meat, 3 rabbits, 3 lizards and 3 fish.
I don't think platforms will work.
No.
It's too steep. We'll just do the stairs. Hang on.
Want me to try and do it, or are you happy to do it?
I'll think about something. Hang on.
Go.
I got my last lizard.
Yay.
I'm bringing home literally all the food I can carry.
That do, Zeph?
Oh, yeah. Can you tilt it over? Oh, you put the light down.
I can
Yeah,
delete it
that
and remove it. We've not added anything to it, so we can just remove it.
Tilt it over there.
Hang on, let me just put these.
Take it from this angle. So where it
Roll
says.
off the, oh, tits, that one's going to roll off the edge. What I didn't want. Oh well. So you want it tilted a bit, so...
So it's like you can walk on this side.
Alright, okay.
There we go, we've got a new trophy for Head House. Good
That
times.
actually is possible.
Like that?
Yeah, that's perfect. 16, okay.
I've been a good hunter today. 3 lizards, 3 deer, and 4 fish.
Oh!
What?
Deer.
Deer?
There was just a deer here. Ran through the bait. Where did it go?
I wonder where we have deer by the base.
There we go, upstairs will finish that.
Yeah.
Oh hey,
I'll-
AJ.
Hey AJ!
There you go.
I'm gonna start crafting the whole thing. Let's see.
Yeah, you should be able to do it after flying down to the base from here, Zeph.
Yeah, trying to get the angle right now.
I'm gonna quickly make some more cloth from my bags then. More rope, sorry.
I heard cannibal roars right next to me. I don't really have time for that. Am I infected?
I have 4 rope whenever you put the plans up there.
Hello. I don't want to be attacked right now. I'm very fish.
How long will they do? You want to jump in voice chat and play off with us?
I'm back home and I hope all doors are closed because there's a lot of them behind me.
Okay, so I'll just come around and deal with them.
So I filled up food racks again.
Is it from here all the way down to the base, Zeph?
Yep.
Cool. We'll put some. There's 4 rope. You wish to do more rope, or if anyone got some?
Putting some together.
Okay, I'll just make 2 more rope then. Right, 6 logs. Done?
Yep.
Alright,
Telling the truth. There we go.
let's test this.
Looking good.
Yep.
How do they stop over there?
You just seem to stop here. Oh, the charge is finished.
Yeah, I finished the
Oh,
church.
good. We're on the tower then.
Oh, this is quick.
Also, for anyone that wonders, yes, you kind of flung from the face.
Oh, see?
by
need
the
it.
thing.
It literally spawned in front of me.
What? Bambi?
Yeah.
I had hands full of logs. I could not join you on the Bambi hunt briefly. Is it still there? Gone now. Oh, is that the sound of a cannibal? Yep, we got cannibals nearby. And
Never mind.
Bambi's right behind us as well.
There's more. There's more.
Okay, screw it. I'm taking the
Fast way out.
plane back on.
Do you leave the door open by the way? No. Okay. So the logs just end up at
Yeah,
the
they
bottom
just
of the
fly
floor.
down and land here.
Perfect.
Hi, friendo, what you doing? Hello. Hello.
Have you seen the church yet, Zeph?
Come over here.
Oh,
See.
I'm not gonna
You
fight
got a
you over
skull?
there.
I need to build some
I
steps
think
up to our church.
Yeah, I think we need to do that.
Put some steps in.
Do we still have some logs around, or did you?
Only need 3 steps. Only needs 5 logs.
So yeah, I brought home about 2 food racks worth of food.
Awesome. Thank you, yeah. That would be very interesting, AJ. Also, you can't send cannibals down, which is kind of sad. If you can tie a log to it, surely you can tie a cannibal to it, but apparently not.
I just checked the inside, by the way. I managed to get myself up there.
Damn it, sent him too quickly.
I'll be going off for today.
Alright,
Okey-doke, dude.
well, take care of that.
This one.
Okay, nice up.
Some logs coming down
Next will be-
the plane for you.
At least we know what our next project will be.
Yes, it'll be the thing in the last cave.
Oh, I was looking at the right schematic deck, but we've
Modern
got
bow is last cave?
No, the schematic 4.
Oh, I want my modern bow though.
Yeah. Alright, well, always take care, Zeph, and cheers for playing.
Indeedy. Catch you next time, dude.
Are you doing Jackbox tomorrow, Eden?
I am doing Jackbox tomorrow, so yep, we're going to be going
I
from
might
like
catch
6
Zeph there then. Here come some more logs.
Do some more logging myself.
I don't know if they despawn after a while from being sent down the zipline though, that's one thing.
Yes, they do. They did in our game.
Chuck them out from the thing then, please.
Have a good night, all.
Alright, take care, Zeph.
Catch you later, dude.
Take care.
Oh, bend up.
Make sure that don't despawn, and we'll follow this down into the camp.
I don't know how many logs sometimes, but there's not that many there.
He just backtracked off the cliff into the water.
Don't know how many logs sometimes.
I think he's still down there.
Or
I can't tell if he's... I think he's still there. He's trying to run. Sorry?
Saying that they're not too many down. There weren't that many there.
There was like 6 or 7, wasn't there?
I'm pretty sure you got all of them back from despawn.
Send some more down. Why is there a deer here?
Got one myself.
Damn it, deer. You make me want to abandon my logs and just live a life of trying to hunt you.
Oh, I haven't.
Yep. One dead deer.
Oh, I'm carrying too much meat, so that little bit
I
of
will
meat
get the rest then.
is still here.
Where was he? Oh, there. Right, got it. Yeah, you get 4 of meat off the deer.
Ooh, to the drying rack with me.
That's fine.
It's just hard to tell which food, is already dry.
Who's drying a head and an arm? We don't need to be cannibals, what are you doing? Let's go and fell some more trees, I guess.
I'm repairing the zipline platform because one of the cannibals was punching it earlier.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because we are masochistic to a point.
Oh, I hear zombies. Where are they? Oh, here's one. Bambi's still here. Good times.
Are you hunting the Bambi?
Yeah, it's kind of just circling around like a fool, so I feel like it's... I'm about to say I feel like it's easy pickings, and then it ran away. That's sod's law in action.
I'll walk on the way down.
Yeah, the log counter is off again.
Is it?
It says 128, but we only have 70 out of 377.
Maybe it just can't count that high.
Yeah, we need another like 305.
Jesus. Have you done the steps to the church? So you did that first? Go. Oh, there's one there. Do them all? Might actually do them all. I'll have to give them some work.
I've run out of chainsaw fuel. I think I've only got one can left.
What was that?
I think I've only got one can of chainsaw fuel left.
We'll have to go a trip to the cannibal camp.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's not that far away from where we are. Oh, Brando. Where'd you go, Brando?
Ah, there's the
Get
sun.
over there. Come over here. Just stand there. Means I have to shoot you if you're just going to stand there. Can't see you in the dark. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, there's another friend over there. Well, that one I definitely hit in the face with a crossbow. Crossbow? With a bow. So it got very angry and ran away.
Cannibal over here.
Yeah, he just ran past me.
Running away. Okay, she fully legged it off.
A few of them. What am I stuck on? Oh, I'm stuck on logs. I do not feel that.
I'm with you, but I'm having to fight off the cannibals myself. 1 second. Oh, not the log. Help him. You're surrounded by logs in such a way that I'm really struggling to get the E button to come up. No.
Damn, this logging has been my undoing.
Come on. Oh, that's a log as well. Come on. You're literally right here in front of me. I'm just going to have to clear out the logs and move away from you.
It's fine, my skull's only half full.
Thankfully the logs are confusing the cannibals as well, so that's something.
That's a plus.
Where's the easy? Oh, I'm just getting the shit kicked out of me. That's really good.
Might need to come help me out.
I really can't get the symbol to come up on you right now. This is absurd. Come on.
It's reached the top of my eyes. Only my skull left.
Oh, Jesus. We're literally right on top of you. What the hell?
Dead.
Yeah. You can't do that even if PvP is turned off.
What?
Because even if PvP is turned off and you hit him with your katana while he's down, he'll die.
I took a swing at the bad guy and it instead swung at the ground.
No, but it
You
happens
just
to...
put me out of my misery, it's fine.
I
it
understand the
happens to us
mechanics, you
in
don't
our
have to
game.
explain it to me. I know I've just fucked up. I am now dwelling in that moment, it's all good.
No, but
It's fine.
I was just saying,
I get it, Meow. Seriously, I do not need to be told. I understand.
it happened in our game as well. I did the exact same thing to him.
Yeah, I died after 29 days on Mew's game. It's
Apologies.
worse than dying. I died 9 days, it's fine. But yeah, 29 days is slightly more annoying to die after. Oh well. Have to get all my anger out chopping down trees again.
Yes.
I died as I lived, surrounded by trees.
Yeah, that was very frustrating there. Desperately trying to find the fucking E symbol that was related to you, and not the PD logs.
It's fine, man. It's fine.
I'm gonna Have a smoke now and chill out.
Well, I found a lizard on the way there at least. That's something, right?
Yeah.
I'm being chased by a cannibal now. Why is that rabbit running at me? Oh, look up what cannibals over here. No, lizard. Lots of lizards around here.
Animals.
I won't be at the log thing for a bit because I'm dealing with my own invasion.
That's fine. I'll come over and deal with the log stuff in a second.
It's fine. Just, you know, grabbing bodies, burning them, my thing.
I will come down the log thing
Sounds
and
like we have a giggly gym again.
giggly gym. Everyone needs a giggly gym. Oh, tits.
No.
I flew off the edge of the
wow.
log flume and fell down the cliff.
Oh.
I'm not sure. The zip line just sort of stopped and I just kept going.
Yeah, I didn't.
And then I went off the edge of the cliff. I didn't the
Oh,
last 3 or 4
right
times
up.
I've come down.
I was gonna say, it's,
Alpha momentum.
you had like 5 of them running after you.
Oh well. I'll take solace in the fact the church is built.
What are you doing here? Come on, go back. There you go. That's a good giggly gym. For fuck's sake, we have another one running in our camp.
Yeah, the gather logs thing is a lie. We need like 250 more logs.
Come
I
on,
didn't realise it was that far off.
Come on, Jim.
Truly, we will have clear cut this forest by the time we build
I
it.
told you, it was like 305 off last time.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
Giggly Jim refused to come near enough so I could kill him.
There's one back here.
That's Giggly Jim.
Is that Giggly Jim? He's putting round and round circles.
Yeah,
He wants
I
to
know.
come to our church.
He refuses to get near enough me so I can kill him.
Damn it, Giggly Jim. Oh, damn it, Giggly Jim. Yeah, it's cut a blueberry bush because of you, Giggly Jim.
Oi, leave our food alone! He was praying to our church. Just saying. Literally, it was. You know how they in the cave sometimes they're sitting there kneeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was sitting like that in front of the church. He just broke like 5 pieces of my armor.
Yeah, I just shot him. That's all you can do with Giggly Jim is shoot them.
Oh, I guess I'm making new armor then. Again.
I've almost sent all the logs down.
$131 out of 377. Yeah, we need a lot more logs. Oh wow. That doesn't look right. Checking Gill Jim didn't break any of our log things, but I don't think he did.
He was sitting next to the food rack next to the church. That's all. Unless he went to fucking grab the cages again.
No. It hasn't seemed to.
No, he's not done anything with the food rack. I think he was praying to our church.
Wait, I did repair one food back earlier.
One in the corner over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that one that he was sitting at.
There's another one on the fire.
Make yourself new armor.
I have some new armor to put on yet. I will put 4 armor on for now. That's a log if you're back here.
I'm planting more blueberries.
That's fine.
All I've been eating while I'm doing this log thing is blueberries and pizza.
There's no lizard.
Doesn't sound like a good combination.
If I had the right kind of spice, I would probably at least consider a blueberry pizza.
Bastard with somebody else's face on. What the hell are you doing?
What was that in?
I found what I think you were referring to as the laughing dude. He appears to be wearing somebody else's face as a mask.
Yeah, it's not
Slipknot
mask. That's Giggly Jim.
Okay.
But
Well,
Giggly Jim
he
sometimes
got
gets
spiked.
bugged, and when Giggly Jim gets bugged, he stands on the trap doing nothing but giggling at you.
Good times.
Now let me tab out and see if I can find it.
Put it on the G drive and then
It's on G drive.
then link it. Just do it later now.
I've already clicked it and it won't let me tap back in.
That's what I do.
That's the very thing.
go and get the other one. You reckon to go to the front? Because I hope I've not lost my my ability to make churches and stuff.
I hope not. Yeah.
I will check in a second.
You haven't lost any of the toy parts or anything like that, have you?
I don't think I did. I will have a look in a second. Oh, friendo. Oh, it's the friendo I shot before. She's got an arrow sticking out of her chest. I lost the entire toy.
Oh shit.
What? Did you combine it?
Yeah. I lost the entire toy. Oh well. Looks like I'll have to go find the bits of the toy again.
So you shouldn't combine them because you'll lose all of it.
Combined, I think you lose all of it, yeah. Where did she go?
You did.
Oh, she dead? No, it's fine now.
Did you save before you died?
Yes. She saved the game. Actually, I haven't saved in a while, actually, now I think about it. I should probably come back and save.
Yeah, I think I'm probably approaching the end of my endurance for the day.
That's fine.
So I should probably wrap it up soon enough.
That's fine.
Once we've buried all these logs down, I guess, so we didn't waste them.
I think this should work. I'll put it in our Discord. I think that should work as a giggly gym. I can't.
I will have a look in a second. Right, swap. Leave that one there and grab the other one.
Yeah, there you go.
Chars.
I'm almost done with this sled. There you go. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Just in time for him to die. I think we've got just about all the logs off the ground now.
Yep, seems that way.
Bury these last couple down. Zip line and camp.
Got the last one?
Save up. Yep, that'll be the last one.
Alright. Let's see how many we're off.
A lot. 200.
200 off? Oh, that'll be next time.
Well, 180 or something like that. But
178.
I think it was 180 before I put the last 2 logs in.
Great.
Did you see the church then?
Yeah, very nice. With its pews and its altar.
I'm making our church very tacky in our other game.
Yeah, I was covering our church with rabbit fur. Can we put Timmy's drawings up?
Can't put Timmy's drawings up in the church.
Aww.
Praise be, but not to Timmy. I guess they go in Headhouse instead then.
Yeah, be prepared to see a lot more of the Slipknot fans because they come to the church apparently.
Oh, I just found gun ammo in the house as well. Weird. It was against the wall. How odd. You're gonna let me put this up on the wall in here somewhere? No, doesn't look like it.
Oh god, you're beardy.
What?
You're a white man with a beard.
It let me put it on the ceiling for some reason. Okay. Whatever, that works. It's all good.
Alright, well I guess everyone sleep and then we'll save.
Sounds good.
Just go.
I am saved.
Alright, and saving.
Let me oh, I have nothing.
Who's the church dedicated to? That's a good question.
I don't know. We'll have to think about that for next week.
Yeah.
Suggestions will be welcome on the Discord.